Okay, well, we should be live, I think. Since I even set this up, let me... If Winamp would cooperate, that'd be awesome. Because for some reason it doesn't want to give me my library. Let me close it. Oh, that's why. It's because it's on my other screen that doesn't exist right now. Cool. Duh. Okay, well. I'm gonna throw this on shuffle. Of course. Convenient song to start with. 'Kay, well. Technically, I think my dock is remotely outdated because people start, well, the dig route just actually is an actual route now instead of just something people do. So I don't know if the hand cam, it's like too dark in my room for this, so I'll just kill it. It's unfortunate, but yeah. Let me just get rid of it. It's just too dark for it. I actually got the bad TK. I got it again. Can I get the good TK? $208. Okay, that does like 8. That does like 6 more than the old route. Like the non-dig route. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll include it. Guess it wouldn't hurt to use this since I have it, so you guys can actually see what I'm working on. I want to make sure I can see chat. It also, I guess, helps where it doesn't actually take up the whole screen. Which is cool. So yeah, that was 5Y, 5A, 5J release X, 6A. I started notating where you're actually supposed to hold X, so I guess I'll throw it in. Since that's a special case. This is the... what's it called? How much PSP does this combo take? Like, if you did this combo after a certain amount of PSP, would it... how much... I actually don't know how much Dig has, because I don't use Dig much. Alright, 5A is 3. ID release X is 3. Dig is 4, so we're at 10 already, so yeah, you have to have minimum PSP. So you actually have to have 12. Well, you have to have 10 PSP, I think, for this to work. No, if you have 10, you have to have 11 PSP, which is basically just 12. And then this uses... yeah, 3, 3, 4, 5. So 3... so 15, this says 15 PSP. I don't know if Dig is worth it to throw into the Sand Tomb cancel combos. If I could do them on Lucario. $211. No, that is not worth it. Well, it's worth it if you can't get the instant run X. There we go. Yeah. That's worth it if you can do it. I never really included any of these. The 4Y not hold routes, which are very limited. But, I mean... because if you... because this already does more. And you almost always want to commit to 4Y because it's plus, instead of leaving yourself minus. We'll do the Wii U version. The one that doesn't switch sides. See, I think Puppy's dock actually has like the better 8Y wall routes. Cause like my 8Y wall route is... well, my 8Y wall route is... that. That's the only 8Y wall route that I've included. That does so much. It's so good. It's funny, it actually takes less PSP to do, that, well, it makes sense that it takes less PSP to do that, because it's, 3 for the down, and then it's 3 PSP, where 8X is actually 4 PSP, so. Yeah. Okay, that was deep enough. Interesting. Because, like, if you're gonna JX, you kind of have to do the Sand Tomb cancel combo. Well, actually, no, this does a decent amount. That's a decent amount, alright. Well, you should be able to get this, right? Yeah. That's 260 off of JX. That's awesome. Yeah, that's right here. I actually have to do something real quick. I have to give myself a way to actually watch my stream without actually watching it, just so I know that I'm actually clicking on, I'm actually, you know, allowing you guys to see it, since I'm not actually watching it. If that makes any sort of sense. I just want to make sure when I scroll past, like, you can actually see the damage values and everything. I used to be, I'm still so bad at. I didn't actually hold that. That's like the first time in a long time I've never actually held the A. It's gonna shift. Yeah, darn. Yeah, this is like Garchomp's parry. Like, you know how Scissor has CHC, that hits so low. Garchomp has, Scissor has CHC 6X. Garchomp has, you have Kark 5A. There's also Kark 5, Kark Run X. But there's the, ever so difficult. That. See, like that combo I just did, there's a lot of combos here that I don't really have. Like, my mid-screen combos basically start where I am right now. If not, like, right here, where there's no wall spot. It's just, eh. So combos like that aren't included, but I know they exist. The only one of the combos I don't actually have in this dock is this. Hi, Lar. I actually have to. I think that works. Darn. I was hoping that would work. No, I was at work. I love that. I love when that happens. It's so good. I wish I could do that. Faster, but I can't. Yo. I Figured that was gonna work. That's not in here at all. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I do have this combo though, the one that I was doing earlier. I do have that listed. Yeah, I do have it listed. Okay, but I don't have the one that I literally just did listed. The ones that I have listed are which is the one that everyone used to use. And I drop it. I'm not using the cheap box. Which, funnily enough, that combo that I just did with the second Sand Tomb does less than just doing that. Oh, right. I'm not reading my doc right. Yeah, this one's actually kind of strict. Yeah, there we go. I love how it's so lagged that what's it called is so slow. Sand Tomb is so slow that that's actually a combo, or that's actually a reset. Whereas this is a combo for some reason. This is something you should just never do, even though it exists. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah. The IJ Release X one has 8 PSP for 15 more damage, 14 more damage, or 10 more damage on the charged version. Why does the CA have so much scaling? I suck. I can't believe I actually have this listed even though it does like no damage. I hate when this happens. So if for some reason, actually yeah, for some reason, if I press select, well yeah, Nintendo Select PS4 Nintendo Select PS4 share button. If I hit that button, it locks my controls. Well, if I hit that button and I think X at the same time, it actually locks my controls. So I have to restart the adapter. It's weird. But I have this listed even though I thought I turned crit off. Even though it does no damage. It's so hard to do too. See, that does 209. Where you can just do this for 208. I'm pretty sure that gets kicked by extended state. Yeah. So that gets kicked by extended state too. That's pretty funny. Let me see if I can figure out if this actually is worth it. If I could get it, yeah. It's really awkward. It's awkwardly hard. And my Sand Tomb Genso's suck right now. Yeah. That's 183. Yeah. Okay, so this does the same damage. If I didn't suck at getting drill. Yeah, that does the same damage. Neither of them shift, so it's like, what the hell? Nice, I missed the 8x. That did the same damage even though I missed a hit. Interesting. There we go. There's the 315. That's not Garchomp's max, but that's Garchomp's max when he's not in burst. Garchomp's max in burst is like 317, but I forget how to do it. It's been so long. Okay. This is gonna shift, yeah. I was like, I could get something more out of this, right? I wish that there's like this Zard only combo, and it's really cool too. It's like that works on Zard on air hit. After 5x, you can do 5y 2AR IJ release X, and it actually works. I suck. See if I remember the Roxo combo. It's a good way to start it. Why did that not wall splat? So that's not wall splat. That should wall splat. That's the thing. I love that that's a thing. It's so cool. Yeah, burst chomp does too much. I can't. I really can't. This is so hard. You can do IJ release X there. It's just. Oh. Stupid. Garchomp, please. I want Wii U 5Y back. So I can actually get cross-up combos. And not have to hope 6Y is going to link. I did that too late, yeah. You can do 5Y, 2AR, and then if you burst fast enough, it combos. Like that. Oh no. There we go. Eltiano showed me that actually. There is one thing about DX Chomp that's still cool to me, even though it's kind of hard to get used to. Is that if you hold A after Field Dragon Claw, you go in the run stance immediately when you shift. Dig. Yeah. That did so much. Well, that's the Rock Cell combo. It's just it starts with Sand Tomb, not RSX. I don't know why I can't get it to work with RSX. Because you get this weird bug where his burst gets a single hit that looks like it should shift, but it doesn't. I realize that there are long song titles, and that is a very terrible place for... Alright, we'll just stick it up there. There we go. I heard this song start, and I'm like, it has a long title. Maybe I put that in a bad spot. Don't know why he can do that, but I love it so much. That was actually meant to be a I'm really bad at the Kara. Because you're not supposed to see, you're not supposed to see the run stance start. It's like how Dale found out a while ago that that's a thing, and I'm like, you didn't know that? And he could only get it out of he could only get it out of Dig TK. Okay. I can't play Garchomp, if you can tell. There's a reason why my CADCs with any character suck. Well, anyways, he thought it was only possible out of Dig TK, when it's just possible out of TK in general. It's just really hard off of a raw one, which is weird. But it's possible there, so yeah, it's just awkward. And then obviously here it's not going to go into animation, which is when you shouldn't do it. But it looks sick. The cheater box doesn't actually make my execution any better in this game, don't worry. I remember. Oh my god, this is so funny. I used to because you know how this transitions into running stance, and this transitions into running stance, and that transition into running stance, and you know how you can use them all during running stance. Like you can use that during running stance. I thought like before we actually got DX that he could do this during running stance, and I was gonna be so excited because there was so much stuff I wanted to try. Because the idea was like being able to do and then running stance 4Y into up drill. But we have dig for that now, so we're okay. If it works, which it doesn't work properly in burst, which is awesome. Nice. Maybe I have to charge it. I don't know if the launch is different on charged burst. I actually don't know. It's weird. Darn. Well, fair. I don't remember what stage he did it on, so I should probably just try to do it on Ferrum. God. Totally fair cross-up damage. Well, actually, no, that's completely normal cross-up damage. That's actually less damage, which is hilarious. I did that too fast, because I know that works. There we go. Okay. I've never done that, so I never knew that that's the way that that would launch. That's too slow. I can't do the cancel fast anymore. I just wanted to pick a cool stage, so I'm just not going to worry about it. So when it comes to burst combos, should I just like copy and paste the entire combo sheet and just say that these work in burst? Just change the damages so that it works in, so that it reflects the burst damage. 238. Let me see. I want to see if the Dragon Rush does more. Darn. But it looks so much cooler. The cinematic is just too good. I love how that just does 214 by itself. That's great. It's like I used to do this for the hell of it. Just because it looked cool. And it does 304 for some reason. You can shift with 6Y, which is rare. You can get probably my coolest cinematic. My favorite cinematic, which is when you get one hit of the drill and it shifts. And if you want the style, you can just, you know, IJ release X. You could, yeah. I love that you can control the boomerang. It's so funny. It's like if it hasn't hit yet, you actually have control over the boomerang. See, that's the normal arc. But if I move at all, it'll zip back around and it's really weird. I hate that that's that hard knockdowns. That's just not fair. I mean, it gives Garchomp a way in if he can't get the hip to confirm, but still. The best thing is when you get to do this. Okay, well, I'm intending the boomerang to hit. The boomerang is really bad. That's one thing. Holy shit, please. Darn. That doesn't work, I never knew that. Because a lot of the times you'll just resort to having to do that. Which is fine. Because it wall splats for a really long time for no reason. Okay, how much does that do in how much does this do? I want to see how much this does in burst. Ah, yes. Field phase damage. Animation. If that wall splat, that would actually be his max damage ender. If you could get the full animation. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to rename this tab. I'm actually just going to call it Burst Specific Combos. So it's like certain things you can do in Burst. So because Dig naturally works, all the combos out of Dig, we can include. Which, for some reason, Raw Hit Dig, you can actually just only do Release X. You can't do 4Y. I think you can do 5Y then. Yeah, but 5Y you can't get anything but burst. I remember when that used to work on people. You used to be able to do... And then they try to punish you and eat the drill. Is there any... Well, yeah, there's two 5Y combos that are burst specific. The first one is burst attack. So... which does 262, which is 2 damage less than just actually doing burst, which is cool. Well, technically it does use 12. Alright, so we've got 5Y burst, there's 5Y 5A burst. Which does 264, which is the identical damage to regular burst, and you actually need 3 PSP. Well, actually you need 4 PSP, so it doesn't shift. And theoretically this uses 15 because the burst is technically considered 12 because it's an auto shift. There's that. $264. Should I even mention that? I mean, if you have the PSP, go for it, because it's the same damage as just bursting anyways. But, I'll mention it under IJ Release X, I guess. You can just do RS burst. If I didn't suck at RS. So yeah, that's 271 off. Well, alright, so that's notable. Actually, I'll stick this up here as 5y/5y to AR, and then burst attack / RS burst. Do I want to include like 5y to AR? Will we? I actually do not have those notifs on this screen apparently, because I heard that. That's interesting because oh no, I do have them on this screen, and they're just not visible. Okay. Because I heard that, I don't know, I can't tell if it was a follower or a host because it's not updating in Streamlabs. Jumping Jigglypuffs followed, actually. Well, thanks for the follow, man. Assume you're lurking, which is fine. Not exactly doing much. Yeah, I don't know if I should include like 5y2AR, IJ Release X, RS Burst. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, you could just, you'd honestly just Dragon Claw at this point. If it does more than Dragon Claw, then sure. It's notable. It does more than Dragon Claw, okay. Well, it's because it's got less scaling. 5y2AR, IJ Release X, RS Burst Attack. It's the same amount of PSP because IJ Release X does the same. Because I know 5y2AR I had listed as its own, combo. But it can just fall under 5y for now. Alright, so that's basically everything 5y related. So I have 4y next, yeah. So 4y or 4y hold, whichever. I don't even know if this works. That does. Alright, well 4y/4y burst attack /RS burst attack. Dun, 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 dun. How much did this do? I This needs 5 PSP because 4Y is 4 PSP. Yeah. There's the, that is a thing for some reason. It's cool, but it's really useless. It's really strict, too. Fang's actually figured that out. I never really thought of doing it. Eh. Well, actually, let's screw all this. Five Y, 5YY, 5YYY, 4Y, and 4Y hold. I think it works after 8Y, right? I've never done this, so I don't know. Yeah. 8Y, 8Y, 6Y, 6YY wall. JY, 5X. Nothing works after 4X because 4X. I assume it works at 2X tipper. That launch is really, really high. Yeah. 2X tipper. See, wouldn't have been surprised if that didn't work. 8X wall. JX. IJ release X. 5A. 2A. 4A. And 4A and 4A. Alright, so burst specific routes. So what are things that are special about burst? Well, I mean, you can do that after IJ release X. The 5Y route is actually, the 5Y route still works, but you can do this instead of the norm, which does less, so I'm not going to mention it. That just does a chunk now. Doesn't 4A always go into the crit animation? Like on normal hit? I need to do normal attacks and I need to do no critical hits. I need to actually turn that on. Yeah, he just always goes into animation. Yeah, so the non-crit route you actually can't do. Which is unfortunate. It's actually really hard. Does that work? No. And then 2A you always have to do the crit combos. Just turn that off. Turn that off. What is 8 A's? PSP 3. So I need 7. I need 7, yeah. PSP used, it uses 3, 3, and 12. So 18. I never typed that there, but that's okay. It's so hard to get IJ Release X after this. Ah. And you get like nothing off of it if you do get it. I think that works. Yeah. Not really worth it, but it's a thing. That's... I mean, if you get a raw dig, then sure, it's worth it. And you just need 5 PSP for dig to actually work, and there's technically 17. You need, 11? Yeah. So, 12. And it uses 9. don't know why you could just press X 3 times and you get a combo with this character. It's so weird. I assume 5Y is gonna shift. 5YYY is gonna shift here, right? Nope. Huh. So I just have to go get the crit combo. Crit combos. Did I click on the wall combos? Did I click? I thought I went to mid-screen. I did not, okay. Alright, well, let's move these down 2 columns. Three columns, sorry. Alright. This is doing so little for a burst combo. 175. That's 175 against a non-bursted opponent. Well, I guess that's what we'll do the damages for then. What was that, 171? I didn't actually write that down, I just kind of assumed Ira was going to remember that. Yeah, that is a hard buffer. Why do I have this combo listed? Because that was a wall route. This was a wall combo. I guess that works at the wall. See if this is worth it. Hell no. That first hit did like 4 damage. I mean, if you Stone Edge and burst for some reason, sure. Oh, really? I have to reformat. Okay, by reformat, I also forgot that I have to recenter that. Huh. So I assume mid-screen, you might as well just burst. Hell no, this is not worth it. Say 180. There you go, 185. Alright, turn that off, and... Whoa, I still need that. I meant to turn this off. Well... For these combos, I can actually just copy this over. And this uses 8 PSP. And you need the minimum you need is for wait, why does this say 5 PSP? That's not how much PSP you need. This should say 5 PSP. Because you don't want 4A to shift, so actually it should say 4. How much PSP is 4A? I'm blanking. Crit 4A is 3, okay. So yeah, you need 4 PSP, and this adds 8, but I also only need 4 PSP. This just needs 4 PSP. This has 15. Alright, we can fill that. Not that. Fill this. Two-way combos, you just do the crit version you just do the crit version, so let's see. Yeah, two-way you just do the crit version. A lot of people, yeah, a lot of people use this if they ever get it, so I guess we'll include it. Hi, Aldrake. What's up? So we've got 2A burst, which does 270, which is quite a chunk. You don't need any PSP, and it uses 12 because it's an auto shift. I don't even know if I should include the like 2A combos. Should I even include these? I can just say that just follow the crit routes, which is what I should have done for 4A, honestly. didn't shift. That's so stupid, and it's so good at the same time. This is like a reset situation and a half then. You do that, you get this to hit the wrong way so it doesn't shift. And ow. No, there's too many hits. Well, actually, you're right, because this is just like... Yeah. 299's not bad, but... That's late, yeah. I can't do this fast anymore. That's not gonna work. That should. Yeah. I think that because of how inconsistent that 6YY is, that Dragon Rush might be worth it. Well, actually, no, that Dragon Rush is not worth it. Because Dig exists. And Dig, for some reason, invalidates everything now. That was so high. Yeah, Dig just invalidates everything. Every other route. I mean, it's cool that Dig is involved in his combos. Like, I really do enjoy that you can use Dig in his combos. Like, even if it was that really old, like his old max, which was just like... that we all saw some Japanese player do. I want to see how much this actually, the Chomptimal does in burst. If I could stop pressing R. Can my 8X come out? Nice, 321. I love how the boomerang just, it gets this really weird... Like, if it's hitting someone and you move, it just gets, yeah, fucked up. It's only when it hits someone, though. Like, it doesn't work otherwise. Nice. 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 This still does more than, unfortunately, the 4Y one. 4Y, wow. The back Y one actually is pretty good when you're not in burst. That's by far your best one, actually. Because that's a knockdown. That's a well, that's not a knockdown, but that's a pretty good shift. Or is that just decent damage? And that's just cool. That's something Garchomp should never do, because he gets so much more meter from doing anything else. Actually, that is the best one. Oh no, it's put him on standstill. Okay. But if he's on block, he's gonna grab my charge. Yeah. It's optimal when you're by the wall, though. That's just grab punishable in general, so what am I doing? Nice, he just grabbed my nosedive. Okay, Dragon Claw has 3 hits. I thought it was 4 hits. That's actually just a punish. Yeah. That's actually saddening that his homing one is that punishable. Darn. Crit combos hurt, everyone. It doesn't have to be from an actual grab crush, they just hurt. Yeah, there's really nothing, so... Yeah, let me just get rid of them. Let me just get rid of this. I don't need this. He really doesn't have anything that's burst specific. Well, I'll make a mention of it. appreciated that that missed, but I hate it so much that it did. Hmm. Huh. It's kind of just some downtime since I'm not sure what to do. Hmm. I need to figure out what the hell this is based off of. Like, is he doing 3-4 or is he doing 4-3? doing 3-4 too. So it is Shredder Kicks. It is up forward 3-4. Huh. Alright, yeah. Let's just switch over to this layout. Honestly, not sure. Maybe we'll be able to lure Den out. Well, I think he's probably at work. But, still. I always miss that one. Hey. Whoa, I haven't gotten that kind of air dash in a long time. If I could get my 2 XXs, this would be awesome. Okay. That getting multiple hits of JY actually threw me off so badly. God, the Wii U route. Yeah, I don't think that works on everyone. It was cool when you got it. Don't know why that actually didn't work. Oh yeah, alright. Oh, I was not expecting that to shift, alright. The 6 wide just... I can't get it consistently, but it's it's as his hand comes down. Like when his hand is fully extended. Yeah. It's just really awkward for me. And 2x is like right when his tail hits. Or it's like right before it's about to hit. Mewtwo does no damage in this game. That's the funny thing. Like, you have to purposefully really skip, like, every hit of JY, which is impossible, for him to do any sort of damage close to the Wii U version. Like, the just frames don't help. I remember when this, like, Alistair figured this out. You have to hold back, you have to do 4Y, because since during the dash cancel you're actually about to go under, so you have to hold 4Y so that you actually still get 6Y. Because, like, if I tried to input 6Y, I'm just going to get 5Y. Yeah. Which would be awesome if it worked, but it doesn't. But with Togekiss, Mewtwo is a cool character. Besides the fact that you move like you're schmoving. I wish that worked, that'd be awesome. But it doesn't. Thank you, Togekiss, for actually making that combo. Yeah. Fortunately, I don't think you can do it that many times, but it's cool. It's cool. I hate that that launches so... Like, if you miss the tail sweep... Well, yeah, if you miss the hell sweep... You could. It's just you're not gonna... You Fire Punch can't... Well, you mean on air hit? Hmm. You probably can. I'm just sucking at it because you have to do 6R to cancel. Because there's also a backdash cancel. I'm just pressing R and hoping it works. This is really hard, by the way. I've been watching. I watched Tater do it to someone online. It's really fun, but it's really annoying. Oh, nice. Yep. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as simple as doing 2xx walking and then doing another 2xx. Well, it is, but you have to compensate for untech, which the untech is unforgiving in this game, honestly. Because, like, in a perfect world, that would be a thing. It breaks all the rules of Tekken that's actually plus on block. Because that's the Hell Sweep punch. And I think it's like, it's launch punishable for, and Tekken 7, for Kazuya, his is launch punishable. So like, we're breaking all kinds of rules. And technically in Tekken, if you block the sweep part, then the punch doesn't actually happen because he gets staggered. Hey Aldrich, would you be down for me to show you Tekken? Since I know you have to deal with tag 1 or tag 2. But I can show you 7 if you want. Mewtwo in field is ridiculous with Togekiss. It's too much. I was gonna say I can actually turn that off, I forgot about that. Like, he's too fast. I'll just play on my PS4 because I really don't feel like setting it up to be able to play on my PC. Because I have to hook up my other monitor and reconfigure everything, so... just do it the easy way. Actually, this way is kind of annoying too because I have to plug the PS4 in, and plug the PS4 into the capture card, and to do that I have to find a second wire, which is shorter, so I don't have to run it directly from my TV and crap like that. So I have to unplug this. Chomp is also yeah, Chomp field is ridiculous with Togekiss actually. Duel, not so much. It's kind of the same with Zard. Zard does not benefit from Togekiss in Duel, but his field phase is pretty good with Tog. If I could fucking find it. Where the hell is it? I hate HDMI cables.